And so I was like, Lord, help us as young
us.
people to be wise. And but that means I have to let go of jealousy. When you get something that I want, I need to celebrate you like I got it.
Yes.
Then I need to let go of selfish ambition. You know, I need to let go of
me,
chasing me, and what I want to get.
Sorry, bro. Before you go to the next thing, I think that's a good. So we're talking about millennials adulting, and I'm thinking about like friendships, right? And one of the things that I've seen, like again looking back, is like friendships where there's a I want to call it unhealthy competition, or where the jealousy would come out of.
Yeah.
You know that jealousy is talking about, it says it's
bitterly jealousy. Yeah.
And maybe I want to ask you and bring it to you. So, let's talk friendships, right? What have you seen in terms of like just, growing up and then the transitions and all that, in terms of friendships? Because they are hard, they're very hard. I thought for me, and my dad would always say this, you think the friends that you're with, you're going to have all your life.
For life, yeah.
I didn't consciously think that, right? But I think something in my head believed that, right? Come back to that thing of like dreams, like all the friends I had in high school, all the varsity.
Yeah.
And so for me, I found it a difficult transition to know like, hey, some friends are just, it's just gonna end, right? And it's gonna end like that. It's gonna be like, hey, listen, we're cool, but it ends. Or we're not cool and it ends, you know? And that's been hard. And I think some of it I'm still wrestling with. That's why I'm asking this question. How have you found that and how have you navigated that?
Yeah. I think for me, if there's one thing that has disappointed me in life more than even my failed dreams or expectations and hopes, is probably the loss of friendships.
Because you're very relational.
So I think those hit me much more. I'd rather lose money, I'd rather lose stuff than lose people. So that particularly for me was hard. I think it was like, even if, when I was still in the game, like losing a girlfriend. I think it would hit me a bit. Maybe then I was like, it's just life. But actually, when I think about it now, it actually hit me a bit more than I thought. I think for me, I think it's the hardest. If I'm honest now, not trying to sound cool on the podcast, I'm honest. I think I'm a bit reserved now with starting new friendships.
No new friends, you say?
I am. I'm open, but I'm a bit more reserved. I'm very careful.
Is it because of punches in the face?
It's because of the punches. Necessary punches.
Okay.
Life happens.
Okay.
Life happens, and even if you invest in friendships, doesn't mean that they're gonna be there for life. It just happens. Life. So I do think I find myself a bit more reserved. I find myself in a new city, trying to make new friends, and I'm like, I wish I could go back to Lupolo 5 years ago. Would kind of pound Marvin. Marvin, let's go for coffee. It's. So I do find myself a bit more reserved, but also I'm trying to figure out if maybe it's just the life stage of being married, and now my friends are also Ntsiki's friends. So we're trying to balance a bit of that. But in my heart of hearts, I do find myself, because I've been hurt, a bit more reserved in starting or strengthening friendships. And that for me, I think, has been one of the most difficult things about growing up.